Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my beautiful Aries. Aries, this is going to be your full moon in Virgo reading, and this full moon is taking place on February 27th. It's known as the snow moon, the storm moon, the hunger moon. It's the last full moon of the astrological year. So in the midst of dreamy Pisces season, this full moon in earthy Virgo has the power to make the ethereal tangible, to turn our dreams into 3D reality. If we're willing to put in the work, focus, pay attention to detail, we can use this lunation's service-oriented and meticulous Virgo energy to move the castles we've built in the sky to solid ground. A trine between this full moon and Uranus gives this period a little twist. Original plans could quickly change, or new opportunities could materialize out of thin air. The mutable Pisces Sun and Virgo Moon will allow us to move through changes with grace and ease. Okay, my dear Aries, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take a look at the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the decks that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance down below. Also, feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to ring that notification bell if you want to get updates whenever I upload new content, which I am doing quite frequently. So let's go ahead and see what messages are coming through for my dearest Aries for this full moon in Virgo. Messages for Aries, please, for this full moon in Virgo. Ooh, all right, we get the Hermit. Virgo energy, so definitely confirmation for you guys here. Something very powerful taking place with this full moon activation. Going within, seeking answers. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign or just feeling turned upside down emotionally. All right, we get the Magician energy. We get the Seven of Cups. All right, we get the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, we get the Ace of Wands. And we get the Five of Wands in reverse. This is what I want to see, the Five of Wands here, coming out of conflict. Okay, so things are getting better here, Aries. All right, you are manifesting. I feel like, especially since we're in Pisces season, it's an emotional deep dive for many, and not all signs, are as comfortable with that, right? And I feel like Aries, you're being forced to sort of go within, to sort of cut through some illusions, any sort of confusion, and sort of find these answers. Why are you feeling this way? There could be an element of jealousy. There could be a feeling like you're being emotionally manipulated, or it could just be that you're shedding a lot of tears and you might not know why. The overall energy, you have the Eight of Cups. So Aries, you have to walk away from someone or something. It could be a water sign, or it could just be that you need to move towards your happiness. Okay, you may have gone within because you understand here that you might have to walk away from somebody that you really truly love, but it's no longer aligned with who you are. Okay, so I do feel like for many of you, this is about a particular relationship, or it could be about a job or a home, but you're going within because this is affecting you a lot more emotionally than you thought it would. Needing to walk away here. Okay, needing to walk away, but in doing so, you're really releasing some sort of conflict. Okay, for some of you, it could be that you've made a choice to move towards somebody, and that means disappointing others or someone else in particular. It could be that you're walking away from a relationship to be on your own with the Hermit energy, finding your independence, needing a little bit of freedom. For some of you, you're moving towards a job, but it's something that's created a bit of internal conflict within you for quite some time, and I feel like you didn't want to say anything, or you didn't want to deal with this because there was a part of you that knew that that there would be tears, that there would be sadness, that this would be emotional. And it's almost like you didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings here, or maybe you didn't want to really take a look at how this would affect you. Like you thought it would be easier, but you've caught heavier feelings. Okay, this could be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with, but I do see you coming out of conflict after doing something that's quite difficult. Hermit energy, it's this Virgo full moon. It's a decision that you're making. You've had to go within, really sort of come to peace with a decision that you're making. That's what I'm getting. The truth of your relationships, the Queen of Cups, it could be that there was emotional manipulation here. Maybe somebody you were dealing with. You could be dealing with a water sign. Again, it feels like Aries, you guys are walking away. Okay, it does feel like you're walking away here. Although it could be somebody who's walking away from you. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a family situation, a friendship, a job, or it could just be you walking away from the older version of yourself. But with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting that, this can be a clingy energy. So it could be somebody that was really sort of holding on to you, where there was a lot of love, but you felt like it was no longer healthy, or I'm getting this energy of I need to be free. That's what I'm getting. The intentions that you need to set are the Magician. So here's more Virgo energy. You could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. It's also Gemini. And I do apologize about the background noise, you guys. But the Magician energy is believe in your magic, believe in yourself, believe that you're making the right decision. The Hermit energy shows me that spiritually you are where you need to be. You know what you need to do here. Believe in it and it will materialize. What you need to do, the Seven of Cups, this is where it's like making a decision. It's a grounded decision. For many of you, you had a lot of options here. Now, it could be in love. It could be with work. It could be there were a lot of options in which way to go. But something here was stagnant and needed to move. Something was holding on to you that you need an element of freedom from. Okay, and the Seven of Cups in reverse is about really finding that grounding, cutting through illusions and fears and making a decision, one that's aligned with your heart, okay, and your true purpose. What you need to do within the Six of Wands, this is about leaving ego behind. So for many of you, it could be that you had a lot of options here, and and you kind of liked it that way, but there might be a fear of somebody leaving you behind if you don't make a choice. It could be, I know that's not for all of you, but the Six of Wands energy here takes me back to the Five of Wands. This is going to be a struggle. There's something here that's been awry, amiss, contentious, competition. That's what I'm getting. So there was either competition for you, Aries, or you were competing for someone, and some of you guys are walking away from that competition. It's this energy of I will fight for you, but I won't compete for you. Okay, and that could be your energy or it could be their energy. Take it how it resonates. And it's a need to sort of take the ego out of it. And your ego may have been protecting you from making this decision because, hey, it's comfortable where we are. Nobody's getting hurt. There's no emotional deep dive. But this full moon is really requiring that all of us do that. What Spirit wants you to know, here's that full moon energy, but that there's something new and beautiful waiting for you. You're going to be stepping into your power. There's so much attraction here, is what I'm getting, Aries. And I apologize if I've called you Virgo because there's so much Virgo energy in this reading. If I have, again, I do feel like some of you might be dealing with a Virgo, or it could just be this full moon. But what I'm getting here is that, there may have been some confusion, and I feel like because it got emotionally sticky or murky with this situation or this decision, but you do have a clear sense of self, healthy confidence, willpower, inner stability, steady nerves, and integrity, and that's really being restored as you make this decision. The Five of Wands in reverse takes me back to the Four of Wands. It's the minor arcana version of the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. For some of you guys, you're making a decision. You're moving towards your divine counterpart or a soulmate, but it requires you leaving someone or something behind. For others of you, you're leaving this situation behind because it wasn't aligned with you. And again, I'm getting this energy of it's clinging to me. It's making me feel stuck or like I don't have any freedom. And the Five of Wands is you coming out of conflict. Some of you, again, there's somebody that you felt like you were competing for their affection. You're pulling yourself out of the competition. You're pulling away from the competition. Some of you guys are just walking away, straight up walking away. For others of you, it's because you guys are coming into union. It could be somebody that you separated from. It's weird because I did get an element here of reconciliation for some of you. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, it takes me back to the Six of Cups, so it could be a past person. And then with the Six of Swords, it's like someone or something coming back. Now, we are just going through Mercury retrograde, so it could be a past person that came in to kind of like, you know, make the emotional waters a bit murkier for you. Okay, and you really had to make a decision between a past person and a new person, or whether or not you wanted to be with this past person. It's weird. I feel like you're moving on. I really do. I feel like many of you are moving on. But if you feel like this past person is your person, you're coming into union with that person. Okay, so it's going to be different for each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for my dear Aries. It's interesting energy. But you are manifesting stability, happiness, celebration, coming out of conflict, coming out of challenges. Yeah, 32 breaks down to a 5. So again, these are about, you know, fives are about challenge. Fives are about conflict. But Spirit is showing you the way. Okay, Spirit is opening up the doors, showing you which path to take. And that's through signs, that's through synchronicities. Yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like there's a past energy that may be coming in for those of you who are in a current connection, and it did kind of murky the waters. You know, it may have tugged on your heartstrings. It may have been somebody that you really did truly love, but I feel like they intentionally came in to sort of stir the pot because they're feeling envious. They're feeling, you know, it's a little bit of shadow energy because quite frankly, Aries, I feel like because they want you. Okay, but we do have blossoming abundance. The path that you are on is the right path, Aries. You need to trust your heart. You need to trust your heart. Something beautiful is coming your way. And we get the thinking woman. 47 breaks down to an 11. So I am getting, for many of you guys, this is a love relationship. The thinking woman for me is this very sort of Virgo or Gemini energy. There could be, it's a female presence. I feel like there's a very important female, not just feminine energy, but female presence in your life that's showing you the way, just like this door to spirit. It's this energy of ascension. It could also be your yin energy, Aries, whether you're male or female, your yin energy opening up to receive, but really taking a look at what might block you, what holds you back from your happiness and where you need to go. It's a difficult decision is what I'm getting here, but you know what the right decision is here. The World card, 29, breaking down to an 11. So we have 11 coming through here, Aries. Many of you guys, this is a decision between a karmic and a soulmate, okay, or a twin flame energy. But for others of you, this is about traveling. It's about completing a cycle, something that you may have been putting off for quite some time for fear of hurting somebody or getting hurt yourself. But this full moon in Virgo, it's giving us this laser focus to decide, hey, I need to walk away from this, okay? Because for some of you, it's like, I'm getting this energy, you might lose out on an energy or a connection or a situation if you don't. It could be a job opportunity, you guys. It could be anything. But Aries, you're really being asked to it's like you're being asked to make a tough decision. Something that you don't want to make because you don't want to hurt anybody or you don't want to get hurt. But Spirit's saying, hey, I'm going to catch you. This is something, there's success here. There's abundance. So we get coherence. So it's the frequency of harmonizing the heart with the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Yeah, I feel like there's something here holding you back. It's an old way of thinking. It's an old relationship. It's something that you're very emotionally attached to. But in seeing clearly, knowing that you have to walk away from it, that's what's going to bring you into what you truly, truly desire, what you've been asking for. And we get the root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. And when this is in a balanced state, we have a deep trust and a sense of security, stability, ease, and we're at home in our body and at home in our decisions. This is very Aries energy. When it's blocked, we have a distrust or a fear of change or physical danger or pain, trauma, that sort of thing, loneliness. And I feel like that's sort of what this Queen of Cups energy is highlighting here. That you don't want to, I feel like you don't want to hurt somebody, but it's time for you to make the right decision for you, Aries, okay? And whatever that might be. And that Magician energy, manifesting, this is something that you've been asking for, okay? Final message for my dear Aries. Be fluid. Number 10, the end of a cycle. And look at that. We see this sort of full circle, this Pisces energy coming through. It's time to go with the flow. There's something here that you've been resisting, making a decision, having an important conversation with someone. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be a parent. It's time for you to move out of the house. It's time for you to take that job abroad that you've always wanted. I'm reading from the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. And it says, in this great sea of dynamically shifting circumstances and events, now is a time to choose flow over fixity. Be flexible, fluid, and gracefully adaptable. You are reminded to love what is. This does not mean resigning yourself to being stuck where you are. You can find the blessing and perfection in your present moment while simultaneously choosing to create positive change according to your highest vision for yourself, your life, and any situation. Such is the wisdom of fluidity. Okay, Aries, so time to be fluid. All right, 13, this is the energy of transformation, the Death card in the Tarot. Time for this deep transformation. It's happening. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys found clarity and guidance in these messages. I love you so much. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.